Well, we're standing by to stand by. Today's the day that this airplane's going to go together. We'll make the pieces into an airplane. I was waiting on a height gauge, but it's not going to be here for another week. Save it for the next airplane. I've done it the way I'm going to do it for the last 60 years, so I figure I can do it. So, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to cut this fuselage up. Let me get my foam. And we got a comment already. Yo. I'll go back in and make a playlist for this airplane when I get it all done, or at least until I get to the finish. We'll do that. We'll do a I'll make a separate playlist for finish. Get our parts separated here. Or not really glued itself good. There it is. I gotta turn that heater off. It's way too hot. Here's my bottom molded piece. Now for the top. Get that back. Hey, Wayne. I got a couple bumps there. There we go. Okay, there's the top block. We can take that down a little bit too. Okay, the first thing I want to do is I got these little nibs up here. I want to make sure I get them off because that'll throw the airplane out of alignment. That's a CA little turd on there. We don't need no stinking incidents. Hey, Gary. All right. Get a little sandpaper and knock them off. I just had it in my hand. There it is. She's pretty straight. Okay, so now I got to split the fuselage. We got to figure out where we're going to do that. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this center brace out of it. Okay, now we got one at the trailing edge. I'm not going to be able to do that the same, I don't believe. Well, no, I can do it because we need to cut that. Okay, so now the wing will fit in there, maybe. All right, so I want to cut this thing right here. Right there. And What do I do with my pencil? I need to see how big a gap this all leaves. It's not bad. Okay, so there we go on that one, and we're going to break this one right here. This will get cut away. Try not to break it. Okay, we got it. Now we got to affix this to the wing. Let me go get the wing. Okay, let's go to this other camera. Trying not to poke a hole in the silk span. That's a pretty nice wing. Now, if I did my math right, which I'm not saying I'm a math wizard, this should fit right on here. It's a little tight, so we have to grind it up a little bit. That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Man, I wish I could. If I was left-handed, I could see what I was doing. Okay. Okay, I'd like to mention, I think one of the most important things in doing this is having your motor mounts glue onto the wing. I think it's important. We're almost there. Almost there. Maybe the bottom. I think what I'll do is I'll open this up first. The bell crank also attaches to the motor mounts. Remember, if it ain't glued to something, you don't need it. That was just a piece of wood hanging out in the breeze. It wouldn't be glued to anything. So we're gonna have to cut that off short before I turn it over. This wing is rather high. So looks like the bottom needs to be scribed. Yep. I don't know, it's almost going. Let's see. And that's the bottom. It's the bottom. Oh yeah, big time, right there. That makes it easier. Have to put some CA in there. Poked a pretty good hole in it. I just was looking at my analytics today. And it seems that I was right. Most of my crew is 65 years and older. Yeah, we're getting there. I could have went back a little farther with that tank. Oh well, it'll be fine. Where are we at here? Uh, Nope. Let's see how it goes. Well, we're almost there. It's right there. Right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, almost. We're within 3/8 right there. Well, we got 36 minutes in. Yeah, it's looking. It's right there. Right there. And right there. Still right there. What the hell's the deal? Gotta be right there. The trick to doing this is to make all this fit before you start gluing. Of course, there's the last one up there. Okay. Yeah, yep, that's right. Okay. I mean, I could tinker with this a little bit more, but it's pretty damn close. I think it's that knot right there. It's holding up that last. Then I don't even know if the incidence is right. Won't know that till I get it on the table. Oh, that's much better. We're almost there to be perfect. I think we can take a little more off this, a little more off the end here. The trick is, but don't take too much off because there's no way to put it back on. I mean, I suppose I could. And for you guys that are looking at this and saying, well, that's not how it's done. I used to do it the other way, where you cut the bottom of the airplane out. But it's not as accurate as this. Why are we held up? Oop. Ah, right there. Right there. And right there. Right there. Better sharpen this again. Tomorrow's the Wicks Aircraft Day. That looks terrible. Okay. We got 35 minutes in. The end of the hour. I'll turn it off, and I'm going to continue to fit the back half. And when I come back this evening, we'll do the alignment, glue it together. I got to go to the store and get some glue anyway. There we go. That's better. That's way more better. Now it's straight. Looks pretty good. Now, the reason I say that I can move the tank back some more is I've got the wing in right where it goes. Let me get this here. There it is right there. I've got the wing right where it goes, but I still have 3/8 of an inch that I could have moved that firewall back to touch the wing. Yep, 3/8. So, I mean, if you do this stuff in CAD, you could make it absolutely perfect. But you see the 3/8 gap there? This firewall could have been moved back 3/8 of an inch. We'll just take a piece of wood and epoxy it down in there. Would have been lighter without that, though. But that's all right. Can't think of everything. All right, now the back half. That's the trick. Yeah. Okay, first thing I gotta do is blow that firewall out there, or that bulkhead out there, so that can pass. It looks like it's going to fit relatively good. Without too much of a problem. So this needs to go away. And how I'll do that is just grindo the grindo. So we're short. Why is it short? Oh, I see. It's short because it's hitting that. So I got to take that bulkhead out some more. It's not clearanced enough. I think I'll take a little more of this bulkhead out as well. Okay. Can I? did such a good job cutting that straight line, and it wasn't clearanced enough. Oh well. We can deal with it. And we got 3/16 of an inch on that. We need a hole. We need a hole. I don't want any big gaps in this airplane. So there's a whole lot of work leading up to putting it together. Okay, yeah, it fits. What I'm going to have to do to get it. I got that. Yeah, we can just knock that out because I got to have a piece of plywood in there. So I'll just take that away. Except I can't. Well, I can because you got to think about this for a minute. If I cut that down to 1/8, I got to do both top and bottom to get it to pass by. So we need a cutoff wheel. Now, when you cut this off, you want to make sure to leave 1/8 of an inch sticking up so that the spar that goes on the top of that, or the doubler goes on top of that holds the bell crank in, it sticks all the way through the 1/8 inch plywood. There's only one slight problem with this airplane. The wing might not have been dropped enough because I've got a pretty small fuselage side profile. It may not be right for the bottom either. It's not a big deal, but something I should have thought about before I did it. Now let's do this so we don't have a mistake. That would be a catastrophe. Now, I can tell you this, if you grab that with your fingers, it can be very heavy. And it won't take you long to inspect it. Chinese music wire sure is dirty. I need to get rid of this so I don't poke a hole in the wing. Poked a little hole right there. I need to put some CA on it. With that fuselage side to kind of bunch the wood. It's no big deal. It's underneath the superfill, but once again, that's very heavy. Don't inspect it by hand. It won't take you long. Yep. Okay, see if we can get it together now. Okay, that one is on it. Ever so close again. That's got to get cut away some more. That's going to have to come down to there. I'll just cut it off. There we go. Now, where are we hitting? Yeah, we're hitting right there. Right there. So we gotta move this back. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take that out anyway. That's the bottom. I see. I see. We should have enough room there. Pretty tight right here. No, right here. Right here, forward. We can fix that pretty easy. No, that's that. Okay. It goes this way, yeah. Well, let's see how close the nose fits on there. Why are we stuck? Yeah, we're almost done for this session. I'll be back later. Got to go to the store and get some epoxy, some slow set epoxy. So I got to move that back. It's got to come back another 3/16 of an inch. So we're going to have to open that up. Let's see what the bottom looks like. If it's the same, we're in good shape. Yep, it's the same. So that won't take me long to do it all. That's off the top on that sanding block. Yep. So we need to move back that much. Okay. This is the top right here. So we need to take this out. Don't make these holes too big. You want this stuff to fit super tight. I think I'm even going to band this too. Okay, let's see if it fits. It's a close. We're within a 1/16 of an inch now. It's close. I got to have a little room for adjustment, but it's close. Well, that's our first hour of the day. I'll be back later on. I'll be back in time to draw the lines on the table and get it laid out and tacked in. I don't have any 15-minute epoxy though. All I got is 5-minute. I don't believe I can move fast enough to get that glued in there correctly. So I got to go to Lowe's or whatever and see if I can find some 15-minute epoxy. Alrighty, like, subscribe, share the videos. Hey, if you're subscribed but don't have your bell turned on, please ring the bell for notifications, because I looked and it's 47% don't have the bell turned on. So that's the only way you're going to get notified, is if you hit that notification button. Alrighty. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you after a bit. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.